Morning, Top Gun here, a little before 4 a.m. on Sunday, February 14th. This is the world according to Top Gun, facing up to nihilism. So, nihilism is a term associated with the philosopher Nietzsche and his proclamation of the death of God, which means that in the wake of the scientific revolution, and especially Darwin's The Origin of the Species, it was no longer possible for educated people to really believe in Christianity. And so that raised the possibility of what was going to fill the ethical vacuum. If Christianity no longer provided the metaphysical and ethical framework for our lives, what were we to do? How were we to live? So Nietzsche felt like this was an urgent problem that needed to be solved. Otherwise, nihilism, the absence of values and the absence of meaning, would fill the vacuum, and it would be a disaster for the human species. And so he came up with the idea of the Übermensch, the Superman. This idea of fulfilling your potential, self-actualization, greatness, heroism. And in The Denial of Death, Ernest Becker talks about also the same thing, how many systems of philosophy and religion are rationalizations of our fear of death. And what we have to do is honestly and courageously face up to the reality that not only is there no God, but there is no afterlife, and we are going to die. And our time here on Earth is finite. And Darwin showed that we're animals and the product of evolution, just like all other living creatures. There's a book called Why Is There Something? Why is there something rather than nothing? And there's really no answer. There's really no answer to why we're here. We just are. We can't penetrate further than that. And so I think the only real answer to nihilism is to most people are gonna fall back on conventional values, religion, or economics has become kind of the religion of modernity. Career success, economic success, that type of thing. But I think that doesn't work. It's not fulfilling. Money's important. We need material things, but there's got to be more to life than that. That's not enough for fulfilling human life. And so the true answer is there is no generalized answer. Each of us has to face up to this metaphysical reality and realize that there is no transcendent moral values. There are no rules that are binding on us, and we have to find our own way in the context of our biological nature, human nature, what we are. But there's also a lot of plasticity and free will. And so, what the limits are and what we can accomplish are not really known. But the key is to be courageous, to face up to the situation, and to take ownership and full responsibility for your life and how you live, and what you value, and what you do and who you are.